everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about fed and fasting pathways. So first we will talk about the fed state. So here the body is having ample amount of glucose because they have already eaten, so a lot of glucose is there. So the hormone which will be activated is the insulin. So the main function of the insulin is dephosphorylation. So here in fed state the hormone which is active is insulin. So what happens is, since there is lot of glucose, there is ample amount of storage of the glucose in the body. So body have to store this glucose into different parts. So there will be more of building, that is anabolism will be taking place. So here the metabolic goal is anabolism, to store this ample amount of glucose. So what are the pathways which will be activated are glycolysis. The glycolysis will be active because it will activate the phosphofructokinase and pyruvate kinase, and finally gives to ATP and pyruvate, which further forms acetyl-CoA, and this will further takes place into the triglyceride synthesis. So this is one of the storage mechanism which will be activated. Gluconeogenesis, as the name suggests, there will be more production of the glucose. So this will not be activated because there is already ample amount of glucose which is present in the body. So gluconeogenesis will be inactive. So it will be inactive. So that will be decreased. Next is glycogen. So the glycogen is one of the storage of the glucose. So the glycogen synthase will be activated. So there will be increase in the glycogenesis. And next is the lipids also will be increased. The lipid metabolism by acetyl-CoA carboxylase also this will be increased because it will produce increase in the fats, which helps in storage of this glucose into fats, and increase in the lipogenesis. The ketogenesis, that is ketone body synthesis, will be absent, but there will be more protein synthesis. And also there will be activation of HMP pathway, which further will be used in fatty acid synthesis and DNA synthesis. So coming to the fasting state, here there is less amount of glucose which is available in the body. So body should be producing more glucose. The hormones will be activated are glucagon and epinephrine. This will cause phosphorylation and increases the glucose in the body. So the metabolic goal here will be mobilization, that is catabolism. Here the glycolysis will be inhibited because there is already there is less glucose, so there will be no use of glycolysis. Gluconeogenesis will be more because there is need of production of more glucose. Glycogen synthesis will be less, but glycogenolysis will be more because the glycogen will be break down into glucose, that will be increased. Lipolysis, that is catabolism of the lipids, also will be increased. And ketogenesis, if there is a prolonged fasting, there is less amount of glucose is available, finally the ketogenesis will also be increased because the ketone bodies will be produced, and that will be used for the energy synthesis. So in fed state there will be more insulin, more anabolism. In fasting state there will be more glucagon, with or without epinephrine, there will be more catabolism. So these are the important points in fed and the fasting.